So I had a thing with Brits' civility, you know? The perception that, like, you know, that all fucking British people are, like, so nice. I kind of want to share my experience with that. All right, so I thought that like everyone else. I went there. I went to England, went to London, and got the fuck out fast because, one, that place is boring, but two, it's very expensive, and there's a lot better shit to see right through the channel. Anyhow, when I got off the plane, this fucking British security dude sounded all polite, and I'm being, thinking I'm like in the land of fairies and elves and shit, and like, this guy's just a total dick. But yeah, he sounds polite while he's being a dick. So I'd tell people, don't let that accent fool you. Like, they can be smug fucking cunts. I mean, who took over the world? Any country where people are speaking English, the Brits did that. So it's funny that, Anyway, I mean, like they got on a high horse with me for even being American when I saw some Brits in Italy. Where it's like, are you fucking kidding me right now? You're gonna get on your high horse when you're fucking colonized the... Anyway, I'm out of breath. I'm ill. Speaking of Europe, I've been, obsessing on Beethoven today. But, yeah, long COVID. Honestly, that shit's real. I didn't plan on bringing that up, but it is real. That's why I don't make videos as much anymore. It's nice when I feel windows, like, where I can, but, I have endless instruments. Computer with a MIDI keyboard, like, here. Percussion. Hong. I can't fucking play with my left hand, especially. Oh, sorry. I'm still out of breath, so I'm going to stop. But, yeah, it's like, out of people who have COVID, it's like fucking almost half of them are having long-term symptoms. But for those of us who had, like, like the pre-existing conditions, like I had shitty lungs in the first place, yeah, it can be pretty shitty. It's like a sensation of, like, perpetually not being able to catch your breath. I'm so sorry that it turned into this. I didn't expect this. But that's what my videos have always done, so fuck it, I'll go with it. At first it was like, oh shit, I can't breathe, I'm gonna fucking die, you don't know if you should call an ambulance. Luckily, I have downers, I have a blood pressure medication, because your heart beats really fast and it slows it down, so I'll take a lot of those when that's happening, which even happens to this day, and I'll just sleep. And then every morning I would wake up, and this happened for months, where I'm like even like 6 months, things like that, many moments where I almost called an ambulance. And yeah, they eventually x-rayed my lungs, said it looked fine, and but there've been these permanent, especially for the early part, it's not as bad, but there used to be this, like, the worst migraine, the worst headache, the most unique headache I've ever had. And I will say, that fucking illness, this illness, it feels permanent and it feels man-made. Mother Nature had nothing to do with this shit. Like, I really do believe that. So, with all the fentanyl coming from China, it's hard not to think that, like, they want us fucking dead, Anyway, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep this. For those of you who know me, we'll see. I feel like I look like a fucking hobo, dirty face, so we'll see. Maybe I'll keep it for a little bit longer. Anyway, all right, that's all. Wow, 4 and 8 minutes. Like, I don't even fucking remember what I was talking about. So, Bloodborne. That's one of the best presents I've ever had in those figurines. Okay, I'm done for real.